Good morning. This is our lesson for language today on adjectives. You have a worksheet 231 that we're going to do together and then cut it up and put it in our journal for our notes. And then we have an assignment to do for today. So if you have your adjective page in front of you, super. If not, go get it. It's page 231. And also this will be recorded so you can come back and do that. I wasn't planning on going live this morning. Haven't had coffee yet, so I'm a little concerned. I need my coffee, but just wanted to get this out to you guys so you can do some language today. We've been doing a lot of writing, so now we're going to go back to our grammar. So do you guys remember that an adjective describes a noun or pronoun, and it asks the question, what kind or how many? So if you're looking on your page for guided practice, we'll go through that together. It tells us heavy rains often come with thunderstorms. So let's figure out, first of all, the directions say to underline the adjective in the sentence and then draw an arrow from the adjective to the noun or pronoun it describes. So what do you see in there? What noun has a great description that really helps you picture it? What is that? You're right. The noun is rains, and heavy is telling you what kind of rain. We had some pretty heavy rains last night. Did you guys have any snow with that last night? We had kind of soft hail. Is that grapple? But ours were pretty heavy at times too. So we have our noun rain, and the word heavy is the beginning of our sentence, so we have it capitalized. We're going to underline it because that is our adjective and it's describing rain. So we're going to draw an arrow to it. Now, sometimes the adjective can be right in front of it and it's really obvious, but like in number 2, it's not in front of it. Number 2 says thunderstorms are small compared to hurricanes. And so what noun or pronoun? I don't see any pronouns. So what noun is being described? What has a better picture now because of some words? You're right. Thunderstorms, that's your noun. Oops, and that's beginning of sentence, so that's capital 2. So we have thunderstorms. And then we have our verb are, our linking verb. And right behind that, we have the word small. So we're going to underline small and point towards thunderstorms because small is describing our thunderstorm. Let's look at number 3. Lightning frightened the young child. What noun is being described by an adjective there? You're right. Child is a young child. So, my paper. This is my last piece. Need to fix that somehow, huh? So, back to our lesson. Can you see that okay? So we had the word young, and it's describing our child. So I underlined it like the direction said and put an arrow to the noun that it's describing. Number 4, some people like to watch the thunderstorms. Yeah, so we have people, and it's just some people. It's answering how many? Some people. So I'm going to let you finish 5, 6, and 7 by yourself, but remember that you're underlining and putting your arrow in this lesson, in this part. So you underline. I managed to tear off not the sticky part. And that's not sticky. Let's see. Okay, here's our makeshift last piece of paper. Okay, so our sentence is thunderstorms are dry. Okay, so First of all, we need to label our sentence. What is our subject? What word is our subject today? Right. Thunderstorms. And then we have are. What kind of verb is are? Is it an action or is it a linking verb? Yeah, it's a linking verb. And remember, in our journals, we have that list of them. So go ahead and look back if you need to. And then we have the, with LVs, we can have PAs. So our adjective is back here as our PA. So now that we have the sentence labeled, we're going to go ahead and diagram it. So here we have thunderstorms as our subject. Are is our verb. And then remember, we have the half diagonal line for PAs. Dry. For number 9, thunder warned us of stormy weather. Okay. Thunder warned us of stormy weather. There, it fit, right? Okay, so the very first thing that we need to do when we do diagramming is at this point we're not doing our prepositional phrases. So let's put parentheses, and you can OP it if you'd like. And then we're not doing that part. So let's look back here. We have thunder, warned, and us. So let's go ahead and label our subject, which is our noun, pronoun, is thunder. Warned is our verb. And warned, if it's not a linking verb, it's just a normal verb or an action verb. So we put V. And then when we have that, our us is going to be our DO. So we're going to go ahead and diagram it. There isn't an adjective in this sentence. We just have our subject noun. Hard hailstones damage crops. Okay, so let's label. Here's our subject, the hailstones. Damage is our verb, and crops are DO. So up here, we have our adjective describing hailstones. So when we go to diagram, and we have hailstones here, and then we have our damage as our verb, our DO is crops. Now, when we do adjectives, we're going to make this, you can't see that. We're going to make this really cool line coming off the word it's describing. And we do a diagonal line, and we write hard. And remember, that was the beginning of the sentence, so I have to capitalize it. You write it like that under the word we've put up there. So hard is our adjective that describes what kind of hail it is. It was hard hail. That's why I was able to damage the crop so easily. So those are describing our hailstones, and that's how we diagram it. So you'll have, once again, more practice on, I believe we're doing page 74 also. So if you have any questions as you do it, please write them down and keep note of them. And when we come on live this afternoon at 1:30, we can talk about it. There won't be a math video this morning because we're taking our math test. So don't be looking for it because it won't be found. It's not there because we're testing. So good morning. I'm going to go get some coffee, catch up on my messages, and I'll see you later today. Bye-bye.